This is the Auto Cam GPS FHD dash cam, bought from on-site cameras in Melbourne. Been really good, except we've been having a few little problems with it, not wanting to switch on and switch off. But other than that, no, it's really been good. The video side of it is nice and clear, and it works quite well. But as I say, the only problem is this switching on and off cable. On startup, here is the screen that comes up instead of going straight to the video. So when this comes up, the only thing I can do then is to press the exit button twice, and this will start it up onto your normal video recording. But yeah, bit of annoyance. We're hoping the new battery will fix this. To replace the battery in it. Step one is just to take the mounting off here. Just press on that little lever and the mounting pops off. The SD card, or the micro card, just press it in and it'll pop up. Take that out. And now there is 5 screws around the perimeter of the camera case. This is where your micro card went in. That's the on-off switch. There's a screw there, the second screw there. Turning it round to the other side, here you have your charging power port, and here's the HD port. On this side there is 1 screw. That's it right there. That's the 3rd screw. Now turning it round again, here is the decal with the serial number on. Underneath that decal is 2 screws. Just a matter of lifting that decal up out of the way, and you can see the screw there, and there's one in exactly the same place on the other side. So just lift that edge of the decal up and take that. Once those 5 screws are out, that's it. The back will then come off. The back is just this section around there. That comes off. Just get a toothpick or a little plastic pick to wedge it in there to pop it off. Don't use a little metal screwdriver, just in case it shorts out inside and sort of knocks things around a little bit. The back will come off. These 2 ports will stay in there. They're attached to the circuit board. Once that back is off, there is another set of screws in there to take the circuit board out. Once the board is out, then there's another little cover down in here, and the battery actually lies right down in here. So you've got to get everything out, and the last thing out is the battery. Okay, so that's how we take the back off. Okay, here's all the screws are out on the back, and we've just gone around there with a little pick and moved the back out a bit. You can see there, and there we are. That's the back off, and all set to go for the next bit, which is to take the rest of the plate out. Okay. Okay, with the back off and the screen bent over, carefully of course, so you don't damage any of the connections there. You will see 4 screws here on the circuit board cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take those screws out, and that little cover will just pop off and reveal the circuit board. There we are, the screws are out. Just take note that these 4 screws are longer than the rest of the screws that come out of the thing, so just bear that in mind when you're putting it back together. Lift that cover off, and there is your circuit board ready to, it's ready to come out now. There we are, the circuit board's ready to come out. You'll notice that the charge port and the HD port there protrudes out through the case. So to get the circuit board out, just with your little toothpick, lift up this side of the case until the circuit board is clear of the case, and then just get your little toothpick rather, in there and pull those ports away from the hole in the case, and then the whole thing will just lift out of there. There we go, it's on the way out. Just make sure that those little areas there are free from the case, and the circuit board then should just lift straight out. It's a bit of a fiddly little thing. There's a couple of wires here. Now what you have to do before you go any further is this little block here, the terminal. That's your the terminal that goes to the battery. So we've got to get that out. Just pull that out. The battery terminal plug, a little bit fiddly to get out. I'm just using a metal screwdriver here, which I shouldn't really do, but yeah, okay. That'll pop that out, and then once that's free, then you can lift the circuit board out of the way. And there we are. There's the little cover over the battery. 3 screws around that. There is one there, and one there. So once they come out, the battery will then lift out. It is stuck in with a little bit of double-sided tape, and we shall use some of the same stuff to put it back in. There we are, screws are undone. Pop the little cover off. Now I've already had the battery out previously and taken the double-sided tape off, so the battery in this case will just lift straight out. There we are. There's the battery. Now, notice the difference between the two batteries. There's the new battery there. There is the old battery there. Just look at the difference in the thickness of the battery, and they do swell up and even explode and catch on fire, but yeah, you can definitely see the difference there where the battery is swollen up. Replacing it, I hope, will do the job and get the dash cam working properly again. Here we go, starting to put the dash cam back together. There is the battery with a little bit of double-sided tape stuck on the back, and with a little spacer stuck on there that was on the original battery. That goes underneath the plate and just helps keep it in place. Okay. Okay, there's the battery sitting in position, stuck into the double-sided tape, the lead out here ready to go, and here's the little microphone. Oh no! A broken wire. Okay, knock that on there. Okay, we're off again, having repaired that little wire there that broke off that little speaker. That speaker has to go into that little spot there, and that goes underneath that thing there, the bracket on the cover that holds the battery in. Okay, so I'll now put the cover over the top and put the screws in. There we are, that's got the little speaker in situ there, ready for the cover to go on top there. There we go, that's the battery in, the cover with the 3 screws holding in is in, and we're all sort of, there we go, we fold the circuit board over like so. At this point here you have to connect up the battery plug, so that little plug there then goes down into there, and you've got to do it here with either a little bit of pair of tweezers or something like that whatever you can get in there to do it before you can just set the circuit board down. Unfortunately, the lead is not long enough to do it before you fold the circuit board over. There we go. There, just grab the lead with a pair of tweezers and push it down into the fitting, and then it's just a matter of getting all this stuff to sit in here. A bit of fiddling around, but yeah, you'll eventually get it done. There we go, that wiring coming round from the battery to the circuit board is just sitting nice and neat down in that little channel, so when the circuit board goes down it's not going to jam any of it and short it out, etc. There we are, this side of the circuit board, leave it up in the air a little bit, press this side down because the ports have to go into the side of the case, so press that one down and slide it in and pop it in, and then just press that one down, all ready for the screws to go in. There we are, it's all ready to go. The worst part is just trying to get that circuit board to sit right down. There's a couple of little switches there that it has to engage with. There's a few wires around the outside. You've just got to be a little bit patient and with a little torch have a look around there, make sure everything's out of the way so that when you put the cover on it's not going to jam anything and create a short circuit or stretch something out of whack or whatever. Yeah, right. A little bit of Vaseline on the end of the screwdriver, and that helps the screw to stick there and doesn't drop off as easy. Yeah, good thing. Okay, there's the cover on that holds the circuit board in with the 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Then the screen folds over and sits there like that, and then pop the back on and that's it, hopefully. Here we go, the back just pops on, sits down there like so. Same as everything else, if you want to do it while someone's watching, it never ever works perfectly. There we are, just a matter of keep on going around till it sits down, and there we go, all set to put the perimeter screws in. There we are, all the screws are tight. That one under there, one under there, and 2 there. So that's it, all stuck back together. Grab the memory card, shoving it in the right way, of course. There we are, beauty. Alright, switch it on and see what happens. Oh, look at that, beauty, works. Now it all seems to be okay, but I've got to set it and everything like that and get it working and then see if it works alright in the car. So yeah, anyway, that's how you replace the battery in it. Of course the top goes back on and it just sits on like so. Yeah, 2 ways to do it. You do it the wrong way first. That's it, all ready to go in the car. So hopefully it's going to work. There, that's how you replace a battery in the AutoCam GPS FHD. Thank you for watching. This is the battery out of the AutoCam GPS FHD. It's a lithium polymer battery called a LiPo. It's a 3.7 volt, 470 milliamp hours. The part number is 582535. However, there's lots of other batteries with the same part number that have different wire configurations and different plugs, etc. This was the only one that I found that would fit straight in, and I got it from AliExpress. It was $18 posted out to Australia. So yeah, but this one just fitted in and worked real good. So I'd sort of recommend that most people, if you want to save a lot of fiddling around where you got to cut wires and all that sort of stuff, because a lot of the other batteries have only got 2 wires, where this has got 3. So yeah, I think this one is the way to go. Yeah. You'll notice here that the video quality is not all that cray-shot, not as good from the cam itself. Here we go, the official test run after putting the new battery in the dash cam. Everything looks okay, working as well as it should do. Yeah, so good. All I'm hoping now is that the new battery lasts a whole lot longer than the original one did, which it sort of appears as though there's a bit of a problem with, because I've known and heard of quite a few batteries that haven't lasted very long. Alrighty then, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was help to somebody. See you again. Hooroo.